Evening everyone, my name's Irene. Nice to meet you. Get somebody to jump online and we'll have a little chit chat. And I shall sort this iPad out as per usual. There we are. That's good. This. Right, so just wait for a few people to jump on. For your Monday tea time and mini readings. Hopefully, I've got a few partakers. Either that or I'll be sat here on the night, I can't talk now. Either that or I'll be sat on my own talking about myself. There we go. Hi, Catherine. I'll tell you what it is, right? Because I haven't got the comments coming on the side, so I didn't even read that. Hi, Catherine. Right, you search for a couple more. There we go. It's so tonight. Hi, Lucy. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. Hopefully you have. I'm leaving over there and we'll see what the iPad says. I think that's 2 streams going again. Right, folks. There we go. Hi, Tina. I haven't seen you for ages, my lovely. Are you okay? You're a little way. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jackie. Everything seems a bit sluggish tonight. Don't know why, but here for. Let's get pushing it off. So, you feel like many readings, and they've just all sort of like come on all of a sudden. So they must have been hiding in the background. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Rhoda. Now you've got Mummy Dolly on there. Already, okay. So at the weekend, I don't know whether anybody's seen the Dreamcatcher we were raffling. So that was won by number 18, which was Dion Brooks. So that went yesterday. And I got somebody else to do the generator, so it was, you know, everything was above board. Hi Nicola, hi Shelley, hi Steph, hi Rhoda. I'm fine, thank you very much, folks. So that was done yesterday for your Dreamcatcher, but there's another one there on my page, Charity Spirit, another raffle. It's numbered 1 to 30. It's £2 a go, and it's for a reading with me, a one-to-one, and it'll be via Zoom. And it'll be a date that's amicable to both of us, whoever wins it. Or whoever wins, or whatever wins, the money what's raised on that is going to Norton Christian Spiritualist Church. So the money is being donated, okay? So that's all I need to say is I think. Hiya Gail, hiya Tracy, hiya Anne. So without further ado, I'm going to start you off with the first card like we normally do. So for those who haven't been on here before, how we generally work it is I ask you to choose a number from 1 to 72. But just to start us off, while people are getting online, I pick the first card out and I do a little mini reading from that. So the first card what I've chosen, hi Jen, is this one, okay? And it's a cave. And as I've chosen this card, and if it resonates with anybody who's listening, it gives a yes, gives a no down the bottom. As I look at it, the card resonates where I'm feeling like really, really down and really depressed at the minute. I don't want to say I've got bipolar type conditions, but I don't know whether I want to be at the park of the pictures at the minute. Hi, Lindsay. And that's how I feel. I feel as though I've got myself into that much difficulties, whether this be with friends and family or around workplaces. and I don't believe there's a way out for me, okay? And that's how I feel. I feel as though I just want to hide away from everything and everyone, and I don't want to confront what's going on. It's easier to hide away from it, okay, and lock myself away as opposed to tell people how I'm really feeling. And I want to say to you, as I look at the card even further there, I do, and I am going to say this, there is light at the end of that tunnel, and there's people there who's wanting to help, okay? But also as well, as I look further into the card, I feel as though I've got a lot and lots of my own demons I need to sort out. I've got demons there left, right, and centre. You know, we all have skeletons in the cupboard. That's how I feel with this. I feel as though I've got loads of stuff that I need to sort out and put it in a box and put it on the shelf, put the lid on and leave it there. And that's how I feel with this, okay? I am also going to say as well with this whether I feel back down with this card as I look at it. I do believe whether I've contemplated ending things. That's the only way I can say it, and that's how I feel with it. But I am going to say to you, there is light at the end of that tunnel. There is consultations there as well. So whether I want to go and speak to a counsellor, I'm going to get access. I'm getting access to something, okay? Access that will help me, and that's how I feel as I look at the card. I know November month's just around the corner, but November month is very, very significant as well. I didn't mention that November month to you. And I have the name of Alison as well. I have the name of Alison. So if anybody can understand the name of Alison or understand what I've just said there, give us a yes down the bottom, okay? But that's how I feel. And November month, big changes around November month, and there is, okay? So watch for November month coming in. Watch where that name of Alison connects as well. All right. I'm counting. Shoot. Right, there we go. So yeah, November month as well comes in this card, but please, please, please do not think there isn't any help out there because there is, okay? So, radio folks, let's get cracking. Start getting your numbers in there, but when you put your number in, put your location in as well, please. And again, like I said, if you want to have a go at that raffle for a free reading with myself, it's £2 a go. Get yourselves on my page, Cherokee Spirit, and just leave me a comment there with your numbers. It's all, it'll be via PayPal, and you can have as many goes as you like. It'll cost you £2. Right, keep them coming, folks. Keep them coming. They've already started, Shelley. Oh, 5 minutes ago. I don't know. Right. I'm going to do some counting. So while you're punching them in, if I've gone a bit quiet, please excuse me from counting the cards, okay? I don't know what you thought about Mixed Up Friday. I don't know whether you liked this or whether you want me to do it again. It's entirely up to you. If you enjoyed Friday, so it was a bit mixed up and did a bit of everything, if you want it doing again, leave a comment. Just say, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Can we have it again? Yeah. Right, so hi Karen. Hi Aresha. You've picked the same. Did you enjoy it, Amelia? Yeah. Right, so folks, keep punching them numbers in. 1 to 72. Hi Alex, I haven't seen you for a bit either. And put your location in where you're connecting from, okay? So just shut your location in. So the number I'm looking for is number 36, okay? Number 36. So that's the number I'm looking for, all right? Number 36. So that's the card I've chosen, number 36 there, all right? And that's the card I've chosen. Yeah. Right, so Greta, the cards are chosen at random, my love. You've got to pick from 1 to 72, and they're just free live mini readings. They're not personally one-to-ones, it's just random readings what we do on here. So next time around the block, if you'd like to put a number in there, please feel free to do so. But I don't answer specific questions, it's just what's on the cards, okay? And they are random, all right? So that's the number I was looking for, number 36, and that's the card I've chosen. All right. So as I look at the card, I am going to say I like my surroundings, my own surroundings. I like my home front, and I feel safe in my own home. But I'm also going to say to you, I'm not happy with it at the minute. I want to be changing things. There's loads of stuff I need changing, or just want things changing. All right. Oh, blimey. Now, I don't know whether I've got a creative eye or I like to change things, I like colours, but what I'm going to say to you is where the home front is, where I don't feel so happy in there, I feel as though I have to be happy with myself. So whatever I'm portraying out into the house, it's like I'm trying to change my surroundings to make myself feel better. But it's not about that, it's about making yourself feel better first, and then once you feel better about yourself, the house and everything will fall into place. And that's what I'm picking up off the cards, okay? Because I feel as though I'm changing everything around me. And once I've done it, I'm still not happy. And that's how I feel as I look at this card, okay? So I feel um, I'm never happy. I'm never going to be happy with it until I'm happy with myself. So I have my own personal issues there that I tend to not address because I'd rather concentrate my efforts around the home front, and that's how I feel. Because once I'm busy and I'm doing things, I'm changing things, it distracts me from how I am really feeling about myself, okay? And that's what I need to say to you, and that's how I feel as I look at the card, all right? So if that resonates with you, Shelley, thank you very much for the confirmation there, but that's how I feel, okay? I'm also going to say to you, I have a lady, spirit side of life as well, who would have been a bit of a feeder. She would have loved to have fed people. So I am going to say like a great granny or a grandmother who connects there, but she likes to feed people. So if you went round the house, it'd be like, have this, we're having this, we're having that, we're having that, and she likes to feed, okay? But there's somebody here on the earth and very, very similar. You can't just go and get a cup of tea because the chicken sandwiches at you or bacon buns. That's what I have to say to you, okay? And that's how I feel as I look at the card. I am going to say as well, I can be, and I am as well. I can, and I do. Oh, boy, it wasn't Bobby where this lady connects. Right, I'm going to give you the name of Nancy. I don't know whether the name of Nancy connects or you could understand Nancy, but that's the name I'm being given there. And I'm not saying it's this lady's name, but I am saying I have got the name of Nancy, okay? And I know Nancy connects somewhere around that family, and I know that. I am going to say to you as well, please, I have got memories here, and I know the majority of people who have done this, but she shows me, and I put a smile on my face here because that's what she shows me, where the old fire would be, the old fire, sorry, where the fireplace would be. This lady would have lifted her frock up to warm her derriere, she'd have warmed her backside up, and she talks about the chilblains. Somebody would have got a lot of chilblains or burns to the backs of the legs, okay? And that's what she brings forward. But she also talks about as well, please, I have memories of Paris here. I've got Paris here because I've got the French and the bread, the baguettes, and that's what she brings forward. So whether it's a memory of France or Paris or that's somewhere I want to be going, that's what I'm going to mention because that's what she puts in my mind's eye there. She takes me attention to the lovely little wicker basket that you would have took to school with you for home economics, and that's what she brings forward up there. And so that's what I'm going to mention to you. The other thing before I leave you there with the number 36 is I can be quite spiritual at times. I do see quite things there goes the north again. I see quite a lot of things what I will dismiss because I believe I'm only making them up and I'm not really seeing them. I'm going to tell you you are seeing them, and I am going to say within the last 4 to 5 days, whether you've had a night, oh, bless you, I want to say I've had a really, really disturbed sleep pattern where I believe I keep getting the impression I've been chased in my dream state. So if that makes sense, give us a yes down the bottom. If it doesn't, just say no, it doesn't. Because I am going to say to you, remember I've said it. Now I know I've got a cat there as well, so I do want an animal lover. I want an animal lover here. Right. Now, I need the name Chalky. I need the name Chalky or Chalky White. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting it around where I'm seeing the animals on the card, but I want Chalky White. So whether we had a bird called Chalky or somebody had a nickname Chalky, Chalky White, that's what I have to mention, okay? So just remember I brought that forward. What am I going to talk about? Like I'm going to say, right. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Shelley. But that chalky white, it just comes in there. Right, before I leave you there, Shelley, as well, please. This lady puts in my mind's eye there. She talks about where somebody's doing a lot of substance abuse or something to do where substance abuse is. And I'm getting the impression or the feeling that you don't know about it yet, but you will be made aware of that, okay? So again, remember I brought that forward for you because that's what put in my mind's eye. Someone's using substance abuse or and that's what I have to say to you, okay? The name of Scott comes in as well, please. So I don't know whether I want the surname of Scott or the name Scott. If that means anything to you as well, please. Right, gives a nod, gives a wink, gives a shake down the bottom, but the name is Scott, so I don't know whether it's his surname or the first name of Scott, but that's what I have to say to you, okay? And I have to say, please, Shelley, before I leave you, is not to ever give up. Scott's your son, right, thank you. Don't give up, that's what I have to say to you. I don't know why I have to say that to you, but whether I'm feeling a bit disheartened about the situation, I know I need to say to you, don't give up just yet, okay? Just don't give up just yet. And that's what I have to say to you, okay? Right. Right, folks. Right, Shelley, I'm going to leave that with you, and I'm going to say thank you very much for listening and giving me that confirmation there. Right, folks, start punching them numbers in again and keep it going, okay? Keep it going. 1 to 72, folks. And we'll see where we go with it. Switch that on. Just give you a little see words there. Right, yo, folks. I'm looking for a surname of need a surname of Baldwin. Do you understand? Anybody understand the surname of Baldwin, please? I'm looking for a Baldwin connection. And I don't know whether I want the spirit side or here on the earth, but I do know I have got a Baldwin. I just want to connect to the surname or the name of Baldwin. I love the way you're all saying no, but I've definitely got a Baldwin here. Right, it doesn't have to be a family member, a friend member, it doesn't have to be Coronation Street. It doesn't have to be a family member, it could be somebody you touch upon, it could be somebody you touch upon. Mike Baldwin, yeah, of course, we've already got that one there, got my IQ one. We already had that show, Mike Baldwin, yeah. So, it's a Baldwin I'm looking for. Yeah, and I know I've got a gentleman spirit side of life. He comes in. Hi, Stacey. The gentleman comes in from spirit side of life and he presents himself as dad. I know I've got somebody called, not called. I know I've got somebody's dad here, okay? And I want to connect to the name of Baldwin, who's here on the earth plane. Whether they watch Coronation Street or not, that's quite humorous actually. But this gentleman, please. I don't believe he's been past a spirit that long, and that's a feeling I get. It's a feeling I get from this gentleman where he hasn't passed that, he hasn't been to the side of life that long. Hi Vicky. Right, so I'm looking for this connection, okay? I'm looking for the gentleman, spirit side of life. I know he's somebody's dad. He does not give me his name, but he gives me the name of Baldwin. Baldwin. Okay. And I'm going to keep I can't talk now. I'm going to keep waffling on about it until somebody says, yes, Irene, I can take that. And the card I want is number 50, please. Who chose number 50? Who's number 50? Somebody's number 50. And I'm looking for the name of Baldwin. So just think about your friends, think about your family, yeah? And who's dad's spirit side of life, because that's what it feels like. Definitely gentleman spirit side of life. I'm also going to say to you as well, folks, number 50, who's chose 5 or nobody or anybody. I'm going to sit you wait until we have a look. Number 5 or 50. No to 50, nobody's got it. Marvellous, good one on my turn, isn't it, when we haven't got no to 50. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Joanne, if you've just joined us, honey, I'm looking for the number 50 and I'm looking for a connection to Baldwin. Hello, Val. Somebody knows the surname of Baldwin, and I don't want Coronation Street Baldwin, but I do want a gentleman spirit side of life. And I want it where he is somebody's dad. It's definitely a dad who I've got here with me. He put a condition on me where his head would have gone a bit woozy because I feel quite dizzy, but I want somebody here on the earth turn as well. That's been having very similar conditions where they are going quite dizzy. And it's as if I'm standing up too quick and the head's like, whoa, hang on. And that's how I feel, okay? And that's what I want here on the earth plane. So if nobody's taken the number 50, I'll show you the card anyway. There's the card I chose. Yeah, there's the card. But nobody's owning up for the number 50 and nobody's owning up for the gentleman in the spirit side of life. Okay, so I'm going to read the card. Yvonne Baldwin. So you do know Baldwin then, Joanne. Joanne, if you know the Baldwin, just give us a yes. Just give me one yes down the bottom and I'll be happy with that. Okay, when I give you the numbers as well, when I've said 50, okay, it could be if somebody's 50 is coming up. Somebody's 50th birthday could be coming up, or somebody could be 50, okay? So just because it's a number 50, just think outside the box, just, slightly. So that's a card I've chosen. And I am going to say I have got a gentleman through side of life who presents as somebody's dad. Right, thank you very much, Joanne. He presents himself as somebody's dad, and I feel quite busy and I feel quite woozy as this gentleman comes in. Now, I want that condition here on the earth plane as well, where I go a little bit dizzy and a little bit woozy, okay? And I feel as though whether it's my blood pressure or I've stood up too quick, but there's something not right at the minute, okay, where my health's concerned. If that makes sense to you, Joanne, give me a yes down the bottom. Now, I am going to say that card there, all right? I do believe, or whether I've been talking about, or I just absolutely love kids, because I feel as though I've talked about adoption or fostering or something to do where kids are related. If that makes sense to you, Joanne, give me a double yes down the bottom, because at the minute the feed stopped, okay? But that's how I feel. Well, I'm also going to say to you that somebody here on the airplane has been very immature, okay? Very immature, and I'm sticking dummy out with pram. But I'm also going to say to you as well, there, please, I'm on the board here. I'm just waiting for Joanne to catch me up because I'm on the that's it. Right, Joanne, I was about to say there. I was about to say there, please. I'm on the wagon. That's what I was going to say. So there's somebody here on the airplane that's either decided to stop drinking or they're going on the wagon. That's what I have to say because it came out my mouth. Okay, so that's where I need to be with this. So I do know I need to be where I'm around kids or I'm looking to mind kids or look after kids. And that's what I want, okay? So whether there's kids coming into my life, because that's how I feel as though they're coming in. So whether I'm adopting or fostering, there's backwards and forwards where kids are concerned, okay? And that's what I'm getting from this card. January month means something really, really significant, and this is what I'm being told. January month is really significant, and I've got this wacky great big smile on my face. So whether there's something I put in for, and I'm going to accomplish it, okay? I'm going to get it. But it'll be around January time after the Christmas, after the festive season. That's what I have to say to you. I'm also, you say you cheat, Irene, that card came out as well, alright? This card came out as well, so I am going to say I can get quite down and quite depressed at times as well. But I'm also as well, please, lots and lots of healing here on the earth plane, okay? I need lots of healing here on the earth plane. So whether this is with yourself, Joanne, or somebody you touch upon, is healing that's needed, okay? So I am going to say I have got a problem around my heart or around my chest area, because as I'm talking about the healing, I am getting lots and lots of palpitations. Now I'm aware I keep trying to talk posh here, so I do know I put somebody else outside like who would have liked to pronounce the words properly, because that's how I feel, okay? But I do have to say to you, I need to start taking it easy. I need to start putting myself first, and I need to start looking after myself, okay? And stop being a martyr. Stop saying I'm all right when I'm not. If that makes sense to you, Joanne, give me 3 yeses down the bottom, my love. This gentleman, spirit side of life, he comes in and he does present. He comes in with that tower of strength, but he comes in and he says, I need to send this energy, I need to send this healing energy and that strength around where you're concerned, Joanne. So if it makes sense to you, my love, please take it. If it doesn't, tell me no. I don't mind either way. Right. Right, Joanne. Right, Joanne. Fox and hound. The fox and hound. I don't know whether that means anything at all to you, but that's what I've just been given there, the fox and hound, okay? So whether I'm going for an overnight stay in a fox and hound in a hotel or something to do with foxes and hounds, that's what I have to give you, okay? So again, just watch what you're doing, and that's what I have to say. But lots of healing and love from Spirit Side of Life in and around yourself. And the name of George comes in as well. I have to give you the name of George. And I know George is a very, very familiar name, but George comes in, and I have to give you that. I'm also going to say to you, Joanne, before I leave you, I've got a terrible smell of perfume that's coming in and around me, and it's that really old stinky perfume, what I call stinky perfume, and it's from like when we're the older generation, stinky perfume. And I am going to say Nana Spirit Side of Life, because she comes in as well. Lots of love and healing from Nana, and I have to mention it. I can't not go without mentioning it, okay? So take all the spirits love there, Joanne, please, and thank you very much for that communication. Right, folks, start punching your numbers back in again, and we're going to go again, okay? So keep punching them in. Joanne, I have to give you, please, the song You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore. That's the song that's playing away in my head, okay? That's the song that's playing away. Right. Keep punching them in, folks. Keep them coming thick and fast. You never know. Right. I've already chosen the card while I'm watching you chuck your numbers up there. And I don't know whether anyone's chose it yet. Keep them coming, folks. You got it? Right. No, I think I've just seen. Sure it is. I'm just looking back through the comments here, okay. You're very welcome, Joanne. I just hope it meant something to you, my lovely. Thank you very much for communicating there. Right, so the number I chose was number 6. Number 6. That's a card. Okay, that's the card I've chosen, and the number is number 6. So, as I looked at the card and this wacky great big smile on my face, I am going to say where the number 6 is concerned, and this card is big changes, and I mean big changes coming in. Not just to do with house moves, but to open your heart up as well and allow other people to see you for who you are, because you lock a lot of things away on the emotional side. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Dion. But yeah, you lock a lot of your emotions away. So this key is telling me, and it's screaming out to me. Oh, it's screaming out to me. My emotions are going to be opened up. I'm going to allow people to see me for who I am, and what I am and what I'm about. Okay, so the mega changes here. The doors are going to start swinging open, but lots and lots of changes. So I want house moves, and I just want changes left, right, and centre, and they're going to come in thick and fast, and we just got to bite the bullet and go along with it. Okay, but the changes are definitely there. March month is really significant because I want to go forward with the March month, but I also want to bring the daffodils in as well. I've got a thing about daffodils here, or the colour yellow as well. But yeah, definitely changes. But I'm also going to say to you where as I look at the card a bit further in there, I've had a few lumps in my throat. Is it something I want to do? Is it something I'm going to backpedal on? I'm going to change my mind. I'm telling you now, you're not going to change your mind, because all these issues, what I can see on the card, is things that obstacles I'm putting in front of myself. Nobody's doing it. I'm doing it myself. It's like, what if this? What if that? We're only here once, that's what I have to say to you. But enjoy your life while you're here. That's what I have to say as this card takes you forward into 2021, because it's going to be a better year than 2020. I do know there's been bad times and hard times this year and the year before, but this card, it just screams out to me, there's lots of changes. So go with the changes. Don't be afraid of them. Embrace them, okay? Embrace them, because the card just gets brighter every time I look at it. It's like untarnished, and I'm polishing bits away of it, and I'm stripping back to who I used to be, okay? And I want to say, stand tall, be confident, um, and just go for it. Just go for them changes. You've got to go for the changes. Right, the name Kevin comes in on this card as well, so I have to mention the name of Kevin. And I believe Kevin is here on the earth plane and forces to its life, but I want the name Kevin. here on the airplane. And I've also got a love of, I'm being told this, and I don't even know who's telling me, I've got a love of wrestling here. So I might have moved over slightly, and I've got, like Big Daddy, Kill Time Wrestling. That's what I've got. So there's somebody here on the airplane that likes or watches that wrestling or into that wrestling, and I've got memories of it as well. If that makes sense to you, Tracy, give us a shout down the bottom there, please. Because the feed stopped, it's gone a bit slow again. So I'm going to put the card back into the pack. And I want to say thank you very much for that communication. Because the card's gone now. But beautiful card. Go with the changes. Don't be frightened of it. Don't be frightened to change. But you know where they say you can't teach a dog an old dog new tricks. Yeah, you can. You can, and then changes are coming. So go for them. Right, you folks, start pushing your numbers back in again. We're going again. A bit like the steam train, you start off slow and then you just gather momentum going. And that's how I feel, as though you've been, Tracy. You're starting off slow, but you're going to start to gather your momentum and you're going to start to get where you were, okay? You're going to get back up there where you were. That's what I have to say to you. So if it makes sense, Tracy, give us a confirmation down the bottom, my love. Because the number's punching back up again. There we go. Now it's moving. You can't take the wrestling. You just remember I've said it then. Remember I've said it. Oh, God. Where are we going? Keep them going, folks. Keep them punching in. Keep them going. But the feed seems to have stopped a bit there. You're all watching me counting cards, aren't you? Trying to think how many cards you got up to. I'm not telling you. Right. Have we got? Have we got? Have we got? Have we got? 57. The number 57. That's what I'm looking for, number 57. Anybody got 57? I'm looking for number 57. Thanks for that, Lisa. Right, so the number 57, there's the card I've chosen. Scales of Justice. And as I said, the Scales of Justice there, I know I've got somebody spirit side life who stood behind me and would have loved to have picked the newspaper up and read the Scales of Justice into the law courts and all of that. They used to love, and they love to read the obituaries as well to see who's died. And I do believe I've got a lady with me. And I know I need the name of Marie. The name of Marie connects. Now what's oh, please. Right. So, anybody understand the name of Marie and where I saw fireplace? Because if you can, give us a yes down the bottom. But again, like I said, it's a number 50, 56 I want. Did I say 56? Or did I say 57? I can't remember now. I'll have to sit and count them out again, won't I? Unless somebody wants to tell me. Oh, no, how many it was. 57, wasn't it? Yeah, 57. Right, folks, the feet stopped moving, so I need to know, has anybody got the number 57, and can we understand the name of Marie? And this lovely, lovely lady who's spirit side of life who wants to connect as well. Now, Vicky Dawson, you're saying Lisa, your mum's Marie in the living, and your middle name's Marie. Right, thank you very much, Lisa. Would you understand what I've said so far about where this lady's spirit side of life would have loved to have read the obituaries? Yeah, I've got it. And yeah, I said 57. I counted it back out. So Tracy, would you understand that? Where I've got a lady spirit side of life who would have loved to read the Scales of Justice, loved to have a read in the obituaries to see who passed away, because that was a highlight of her day. And that's how I feel as this lady connects. And I feel as though I'm more of a grandmotherly figure here. But that's what I feel. I feel as I used to read the paper just to see what was happening, to keep myself in the loop, because I didn't get out very often. But this card what I've chose here, number 57, and this card here, the scales, okay? And right, your mum used to. Right, so we've got Lisa and Tracy both, both right, both listen. So I am going to say, as I look at the card, and I know I said the number 57, which I'm sticking to, but I am going to say to you as well, there's a situation that's going on here on the airplane where I feel as though I'm getting the knickers and not over. I'm twisting up over something, okay? And I want it where family is, I want it where my health is, and I want it where, oh my lord, I want it where money is as well. I'm all chewed up, okay? I'm all chewed up the way I'm looking at the cards, okay? And and I can't seem to make my mind up what to do about it. And this is where the twistiness is coming from. Just keep listening, my love. But this is what's going on the airplane at the minute. So I have got a situation going on. I am getting knickers in and not over it. I do believe it's where family connects. Okay, it's where my family is connecting, and I'm all chewed up over it. And I'm going to say my health. I've got health issues here as well. Okay, and I want to where my financial side is as well. But I'm also going to say to you, right, you know the old saying where the apple doesn't fall too close to the tree or off the tree or something like that, say, don't they? Something like that. I can't remember what the saying is. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. That's what I'm being told to say. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So I don't even know where I'm going with that. But I am going to say to you where the situation is, and if I look at the card, I do believe it's 50-50, okay? The outcome will be 50-50. Far from the tree, thank you very much. It'll be 50-50 whatever outcome it'll be, okay? But I do believe as well whether there's either compensation on its way where money's concerned, because as I look at the apples in the tree, they're getting ripe, okay? So whether I put something away for a rainy day or there's an investment that's going to pay out, it's going to pay dividends, but there's some money coming from somewhere because it's ripe, okay? So the tree, if I look at it, it's just ready to pick. Now's the time to pick the tree. So if you're going to cash any shares in or anything like that, that's what I need to say where that card connects. Don't ask me where it's secondly, but that's what I need to say. But where the situation is where I'm twisting myself up, you need to just keep a level head, and watch things work themselves out, because it will. They will definitely work themselves out, all right? So my health issues as well. Again, stop fretting too much. Stop fretting too much, and that's what I have to say with that card. So I'm going to shut that one back in the pack. If it makes sense, take it. If it doesn't, don't take it, okay? But that's how I feel. But I am going to say I'm an anxious type of person anyway. Here on the airplane, I get myself all worked up over something and nothing, all right? And that's what I'm going to say. So take on board what I said there. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's silent, it's a lot of crap. I will know what you're talking about. Fair enough, yeah. So keep punching them in, folks. We've got time for one more, I think. We've got time for one more. Be back at the doctor's on Friday. Okay, shortly, Chris. Fingers crossed, my love. Right. I have got somebody sat behind me who's singing, and I mean singing, but they're singing church songs, spiritual songs. So I'm looking for, I know, do I know? Right, video force it, yeah, right, I am looking for, I know I've got a lady here, Spirit Side of Life, and I know she was a spiritualist. I know she was a spiritualist, and it's a feeling she gives me. So her belief is as big as mine, yeah, and that's what I'm looking for here. So there's somebody here on this earth plane where I need to connect, and there's somebody here who's listening who's also a spiritualist. Ah, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I can't stand for a second, folks, because I need to try and sort this out. I know I have got a spiritualist lady who stood behind me, and I know I have got somebody here on this page who is a spiritualist who is watching and listening. And I keep wanting to say the name of Norma. So if anybody understands the name of Norma and understands what I've said so far, give us a yes down the bottom, please. The banner's going up as well. I know I've got a memorial coming up, but I do know I have got somebody singing behind me. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh my. Beverly, do you understand what I've said? Instead of the oh my. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a forefront. Hi, Jan. Beverly, no. You must have had twitchy fingers when you said oh my, did you? Right, so I know I've got somebody who's connected, okay, who's a spiritualist, spirit side of life. I do know that. I know it. I can't not say I don't know it. And I know there's somebody here on this feed who who is a spiritualist and can connect and can I can't talk and connect to the name of Norma, because I know I'm not making it up. And I know Blessed Assurance, Jesus is Mine was one of the favourite songs. So whether it's Spirit's favourite song, this lady's song, or somebody here on the airplane understands that song, because that's what they're bringing forward, okay? So while you're having another little think about that, and like I said, think outside the box. Just don't think on your side of the family or your husband's side of the family. But that's what I know I've got. Anyway. Hi, Alonso. Right. What the number 19? Number 19. Who's chosen number 19? And the feet stop moving again. So I'm going to stick a nice little hello in there to see if it moves it. Say hello, this is Joni. Could have been Mona. I don't believe it is Amanda. I don't believe it is. Hi Marie. Hi Natalie. Right, so this lady who steps forward from the spirit side of life, she just told me there is somebody here on this page who is a spiritualist. They know what they're doing, they work with spirit, and that's where I need it to be. Okay, so I know there's somebody watching here, but they obviously don't want to own up, that they don't want to acknowledge. Norma's in spirit, yes, Lindsay. But they don't want to acknowledge. That's fair enough, okay? So I'll just keep hold of the lovely Norma with her lovely warm wishes and that message and that hymn, Blessed Assurance, because I know it was a favourite song of somebody here who's listening. Alright, I know that, and I know this lady who I've got with me, she used to visit the spiritualist churches, and I know that. I can't say I don't know it because I do know it. Trust me, folks, I know it. I'm also going to give you, what are you giving us? I'm also going to give you October the 27th is really significant as well. October 27th. October 27th. And that's what she says to me. October 27th is really significant as well. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say. I'll sit her over there because no one's going to have her, which is fair enough. So there's the card I chose. Okay, there's the card. And I'm going to say, as I look at the card, again, it's a lovely sunshine card, and it is, and the sun's shining, and everything's sweet, and everything's light, and everything's airy as you look at it. But I believe I can put a bit of a front on. I can put a bit of a front on, and I hide behind a lot of that. Okay, so what people see on the outside is not what people are actually seeing when the door's shut. It's totally different. Okay, it's totally different. So that's how I feel as I look at this. Amelia Fox, number 19. Don't know whether you're still here, Amelia, but that's what I'm getting, okay? So I put this front on as if everything's alright, everything's hunky-dory, but the minute things, I go home, the door's shut, it's totally different, okay? And I am going to say, as the card says or screams out to me there, is what we put out in life, we will get it back tenfold, okay? So as much goodness as you can get out there, the more that's going to come back to you. I am going to say, Amelia, if it makes sense to you, my love, keep acknowledging me down the bottom, please. I am going to say to you as well, you've got this much warmth and heat coming from you at times. I know there's two sides to you. There's two sides, okay? And the colder side of you is you switch everybody off and you just totally blank them. And that's how I feel. It's as if I turn my back on everybody and anything, okay? And if that makes sense, again, give it a yes. But again, I'm going to say to you, what we sow is what we reap, all right? And we will get it back tenfold. So I am going to say to you, please, Amelia, within the next 8 to 9 weeks, oh, the 8 to 9 weeks, it's like I've been riding a storm, okay? It's like I've been riding a storm, and at the end of the 9th week, I'm going to come out to the other side, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I know I've mentioned the lady Norma, Spirit Side Life, and nobody's taken off me, but I am going to say, right, yeah, right, so, I am going to say to you as well, please, Amelia, I have a lady, spirit side of life as well, and I want to say she's a grandmother connection to yourself, all right? And I feel as though I need to apologise where this lady is, because I feel as though she could have done a little bit more for you than what she actually did, okay? And if that makes sense, give me a yes. If it doesn't, that's fine. But that's how she comes in, and I can feel her coming in. Her energy is quite strong. But she could have been a quite funny old lady as well when she was here on the earth plane. Two sides to her as well. She had a bit of a streak to her, if that makes sense, please, Amelia. Your grandma, right. So grandma says she could have done a bit more for you when she was here on the earth plane. So I feel as though I need to apologise for that. And she tries from spirit side of life. She said she's trying to help you. Okay, she's trying to help you. She's trying to bring that. She's trying to bring that love and energy there. I know there's lots of emotional with you, please, Amelia, because she puts this emotion on me. I feel as though I've been quite tearful at times, um, and a little bit fed up, okay? And she comes in and she says, come on now, she's here to give you that little bit of encouragement and that little bit of help, all right? But I am going to say to you, my love, what we sow is what we reap. I'm going to put nursing home conditions around you as well, please, because that's what I get from the card. So there's something to do with that type of building, whether you work there or whether you work there, but that's what I have to bring forward as well. But I'm also going to say to you as well, please, Amelia, there is time out for you. So whether there's something that you've got planned or something you've got booked, there's a little short stay away somewhere, okay? And you probably say, I don't believe you, Irene, but it's there. I can only tell you what's on the card, and that's what I have to say to you, okay? Right, thank you very much. So yeah, there's a little bit of a short time out there for you, because you need to, okay? You need to take that time out. But yeah, lots of love and healing from Spirit Side of Life to yourself. And I'm going to say God love you and thank you very much for connecting with me there, Amelia. Thank you. Amelia, before I leave you, would you understand about where the brandy would be? Brandy. I believe I need a brandy, okay? Not me personally, but that's where I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting. I believe I need a brandy. Right. I'm going to leave that with you because I'm raising my glass so that there's something there for you to celebrate with this sort of tot of brandy, all right? So that's what I'm going to give to you from Spirit to yourself. You're definitely going to go in, okay? You definitely put there. So that's what I have to say. I know John is a very familiar name, Amelia, but I have to give you that name of John, okay? And I've got memories of a bed sit here. We keep putting a bed sit or one room. So whether you're confining yourself to one room and you're locking yourself away, I need to open that room up and come out of it, okay? Right, thank you very much, Amelia. Okay, folks, you've got time for one more, and then we're done. Okay. Mine is a bunch in the name, I'll count them out. Right, 28 folks, number 28. Do an 8. You're very welcome, Amelia. Very welcome indeed, my love. I need to tell you, Amelia, go to the dentist, stop putting it off, okay? Stop putting the dentistry off, go. Go and let them fob you off, you need to go and get them sorted, okay? If that makes sense to you. She's just come in and said that to me, so I needed to say to you. So, the number 28, folks, there's the card I've chosen, the puzzle, okay? Right. Right, before I give you the numbers, before I give you the number 28, I have to name a lily. So again, I don't know whether it's the name of lily or the flowers of lily. Lily of Laguna, Lily Allen, okay? Marie Neal's 28. Right, so we've had this card on numerous occasions, and what I find amazing is how these cards just keep dealing out. You're welcome, Amelia. How the same cards keep jumping out, and it amazes me every time. So, the number 28, as I look at it, I am going to say there's opportunities and choices there, but there's also confusion. So, there's an opportunity where either work's related or whether I'm moving, okay? But I do know there's opportunities and choices that need to be made, and I need to be making them rather quickly, okay? I need, now I don't know whether I need the location of Pickering or the surname of Pickering. That's what I believe is what I need. So whether it's Pickering, the location, or the surname, but that's where I need to tie it into. But I am going to say there are choices there. There's decisions that you need to be making, and then decisions need to be made sooner as opposed to later. Okay, because they're not going to be around forever. Don't worry what the family think. All right, you've got to live your own life. You've got to move forward with your life. Your family've got to make their choices, what's best for them, but you've got to do what's best for you and what's best for your family. So do not let other people or family members hold you back. If that makes sense, Marie, please, please give us a yes down the bottom. But the feed stopped working. It stopped on Vicky giving us the little 3 horses down there. But yeah, that's what I need. And I'm going to say to you as well, Marie, family are trying to hold you back. There's lots of obstacles there, and you're allowing them to hold you back. Don't let them hold you back. Okay, move forward, make that decision, and live your own life. And your family should allow you to make your own choices. And that's what I want to say to you. The name David comes in with that card as well. The name David. So yeah, lots of choices, lots of decisions. But yeah, go forward with it, okay? So I'm going to leave that with you, Marie. I hope it resonates with you. The name of David came in, and I am going to leave that with you because it was your last card for tonight, okay, folks? So I'll be back again on Wednesday, same time, just a different day. Like I said, if you want to be in with a chance of winning a free reading with myself, it'll cost you £2. It's a raffle on my page, Charity Spirit. Get yourselves over there, leave me a message, and have a go. You never know. It's 1 to 30. Once it's full, we'll draw it. And one lucky winner, or unlucky winner, should I say, will get a reading with me via Zoom. All proceeds for that is for Norton Christian Spiritualist Church. So all monies will be getting donated to them. So if you want to have a go, have a go. Also as well, very, very quickly, I've got lots and lots of jewellery there. Christmas presents and what have you. I'll be fed up with me and posting it out there on Facebook and what have you. So if you would like to have a look, get yourselves over there. Got a couple of promotions going on. Have a look. You never know, you might find something you like. So I'll see you all again on